for the unexpected shouldn't be. Take ownership of your life planning with Policy Genius to help your loved ones have a financial safety net in case something happens to you. Whether to cover debts and routine expenses or even invest the money and earn interest over time. With Policy Genius, finding and buying life insurance is simple. You can compare quotes from top insurers and could find coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Plus, they offer life insurance policies starting at just $276 a year for $1 million in coverage. It's an easy way to feel good about and plan for the future. No wonder Policy Genius is the country's leading online insurance marketplace. Don't wait for life to make other plans. Protect your family today. Head to PolicyGenius.com to compare top-rated life insurance policies, get your lowest quote, and make a smart move in under 10 minutes. That's PolicyGenius.com.
Guy, we saw the protests going on in the streets. Of course, what is Hollywood going to protest? They're going to protest a late-night talk show getting thrown off the air temporarily. That is what's going to get them to the streets. Is it the hostages? Is it any of the issues that we really hold dear in this country? No. Is it even the fires that happened in California? No. Of course, what's going to get Hollywood really engaged is going to be that a beloved late-night talk show that very few people were watching,
loved by five,
gets temporarily thrown off the air. And of course, we're seeing it was reinstated tonight, though a lot of the affiliates will not be carrying it. Just want to get your thoughts on this. Kind of feels a bit like a PR move, a PR stunt, but also it shows you what happens actually when Hollywood gets motivated. But sadly, this is what gets them motivated.
Well, if you follow the liberal logic, that just means that Donald Trump rehired Jimmy Kimmel.
Right.
That's all that means. Is because
he has control.
They said that Donald Trump kicked him off. But look, the reality is he's still losing money. And ABC made the decision because he's losing millions of dollars every single year. But it makes sense to me. If you have a business, if you have a show, and you're only appealing to one side of the country, 50% of the country, you're not even catering to, because Jimmy Kimmel doesn't have conservative guests. He always mocks conservatives. He's a mouthpiece for the left. Of course you're going to lose money when you're only trying to cater to half the country. And so Disney needs to understand that losing money is the new woke policy if for some reason you're pressured into keeping these losers because they keep losing money, but you don't have the guts to fire people simply because you can't make decisions about your bottom line. I think shareholders at Disney should be outraged.
Yeah, and I think they will be, and I think you're going to see it in a year's time. We'll see what happens. I do think this is an attempt to pop a rating tonight. I'm sure it will be. A lot of us are interested in what he has to say. Is he going to come out with a hat-in-hand apology? I doubt it. Well, you'll never know. We'll see what Disney's pressure can actually do. Who knows? I mean, look, other than that show, Disney has tried to backpedal and to fix a lot of the problems. You look at even like a Dancing with the Stars. They have always appealed now to finding guests that were Christian conservatives as well as on completely the opposite side. They have tried to appeal to really just the masses. There's just these couple pockets that they can't seem to get their heads wrapped around that even the liberal audience a lot of times doesn't want to see at 11:30 at night. They just want to relax. They just want to shut down for the evening. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Look, we got to wrap up. We only got 10 seconds left. Rick, thank you so much for joining us. That's going to do it for today's show. We'll be back tomorrow. Support the work of the ACLJ, aclj.org.
Opinion, truth. This is the new FM 92.7 and AM 1400. The Answer.
WDTK Detroit and W224CC-FM.
Streaming live now at theanswerdetroit.com.
News this hour from Town Hall. I'm Keith Peters in Washington. The verdict is in for a man accused of trying to kill Donald Trump.
A jury convicted Ryan Ruth on all counts. Ruth faced charges that included attempting to assassinate a major presidential candidate and possessing a firearm as a convicted felon. After jurors began leaving the courtroom, Ruth grabbed a pen and started to try to stab himself in the neck. Prosecutors say that Ruth spent weeks plotting to kill Trump before aiming a rifle at Trump on September 15th, 2024. Ruth, who defended himself in court, claimed that he never intended to kill anyone. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
President Trump has addressed the United Nations General Assembly today. In his speech, he condemned Hamas for rejecting reasonable agreements to end its war against Israel.
Those who want peace should be united with one message: release the hostages now. Just release the hostages now.
He also used the moment to oppose recognition of a Palestinian state. President Trump has canceled a meeting with Democratic congressional leaders to discuss preventing a government shutdown.
The president had been scheduled to meet with the Senate and House Democratic leaders on Thursday in hopes of reaching an agreement to fund the government before the September 30th deadline. But he called off the meeting, having decided that it wouldn't be productive. The president wrote online that Democrat budget requests are unserious and ridiculous, and that he will only meet with leaders if they get serious about the country's future. Greg Clugston, Washington.
On Wall Street, the Dow down by 88 points, the Nasdaq dropping 215, the S&P 500 lower by 36. More at townhall.com.
The following is not an actor, but a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
Every day I speak with people who are worried and are feeling a lot of pressure because of credit card debt. That's why I'm very proud of what we do at Trinity. We just help. We give people the support they need along with a real plan to become